Julius Caesar much? Et tu, Brute? This would have never happened. Like, Sauron at this point in his career, like I told you, remember, like, the reason I pointed it out before, like, when he drowns, he loses his power, right? That doesn't happen till he gets taken captive and taken to Numenor, does the whole death cult thing, convinces them to go against the gods, and then the gods drown the island and him with it. Until that point, this guy has power. So literally, at this point right now, he would literally be able to just hold up his hand, blow against these orcs, and they would have flown away. Like, that's how much power he has.
Wow.
This is stupid. You tell him, you having him fight. This is a Julius Caesar. Like, how stolen is this from Julius Caesar? You know what I mean? This would have never happened. He would have never gotten hurt. First of all, he would have never trusted that guy. Second of all, and even if it got this far, all he would have had to do is blow these guys away. That's how powerful he is right now. The only reason that Sauron was in hiding up until this point was because before to this, you saw they talked about Morgoth. Before this was the big battle between the elves and Morgoth, in which the gods became involved and had to help out and resolve it. And then Morgoth was cast into the void. And so Sauron, who was like his lieutenant, and everybody else obviously went into hiding because it was the god. You know, it was like Zhang Li and Raiden Shogun came after you. You're going to go hiding. You know?
Well,
you know?
Of course.
And you're going to wait till they go away, and then you're going to come out of hide. That's the only reason. He's not hiding from orcs or elves. He was literally hiding from the gods and waiting, making sure that they forgot about him so that he would emerge. But he's powerful enough at this point to do whatever the hell he wants. He's just playing sneaky. This is Julius Caesar stolen. This is all. And now this is implying that he died. He did not die though. This is implying he died at this point, which is, that means he would have died and left his body. Like, no.
Are they trying to do this instead of the drowning?
They better not. They better not. Isn't the drowning so much better? So much dramatic?
Yeah, I mean it's more poetic and more dramatic.
You can't just create shit up. You can add things. You can create a character. Like, this guy doesn't even exist. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you feel about that? Not knowing, as a person that doesn't know shit, what do you think of that? What just happened? What do you think happened, first of all?
I have no freaking idea.
Okay.
Is that weird? Is that weird to say?
Yeah, because I wanted to kind of, you know, because for me it's hard because I know what's supposed to be, so you know what I mean. Like I can't look at this as if fresh, you know.
Okay.
I want someone.
I'm gonna actually try to.
I want someone that knows
gonna
nothing.
look
Like, what
closer.
is your fresh take? Just seeing this.
That was like, look at this.
You want to know why this annoys me? Oh my
Okay.
god. I'm so sorry to.
Okay,
I'm sorry to.
No,
Go ahead.
Do you want my opinion on it first?
You
or?
first. Yeah, you first, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. What I think happened is he had like a bomb inside of him that if he dies, shit happens. And he died. It's like a curse or something. I don't know. But like if he dies, he becomes like a bomb of some kind and everything explodes. But the weird thing is it didn't just explode. It like got gray or something.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
it's like a bomb. It's giving, like you were telling before, honestly, like you were saying before, I know this is not the same thing, but it's giving nuclear wasteland.
Yeah. Okay. That's
You know?
that at least I can like respect that analogy, but the problem this analogy is the following, and like it's kind of like when we do it's when we do Game of Thrones and we look at the map, you know, when I'm
Yeah.
asking you about the
Yeah.
map, okay? You don't have the map in front of you for Middle Earth. But the problem here is that, remember, you don't remember, but they said this is Forodwaith in the beginning. This is the northern
Okay.
lands. This is the northern lands of Middle Earth, and they are freezing. And so
Oh.
they're saying that because he died and blew up, he caused it to turn to ice, which is not true. It was always ice. It had nothing to do with his
Oh,
death. It had nothing to do
that's
with.
stupid.
Isn't it stupid? But look at the cool effect we just saw. Isn't that cool?
I mean,
Cool.
sure, but
Isn't that
no,
cool?
that's not the point.
That's
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's not the point. And now you created, like, it is so nonsensical. So you're telling me that the North was a nice little land, and until he died and blew up nuclear wise, which makes no sense, he created it. He turned it into a wasteland, a Scandinavian wasteland or whatever. That's what happened just now. That's what just happened because they killed him.
that
No,
also
that never happened.
that
That's not how it happened. It never happened. It was always cold because it's in the
that also
north.
doesn't really make sense though. Also because if it always was cold in general and this never happened, and there was this big explosion that is supposed to freeze things. Like we've not seen what comes after, obviously, but like,
Uh huh.
what was that? Was that to defeat the orcs that were there? Was that to like?
No.
Oh, so
This
no, I
this.
know it wasn't. I know it wasn't, but like,
Uh.
what was the purpose of it in the context of the scene that they're showing us? Other than justifying something that didn't need justifying,
Pretty much. You nailed it.
because okay, fine, you want to say that, and the scene is cool. Like I said, my first impression was nuclear wasteland.
Yes.
But
Okay.
what comes with that, what the reason why I thought about that, I didn't realize it was ice.
Uh huh.
But
Right.
the fact that it's ice and it's supposed to recall that idea that I suggested at the beginning means that it froze life. So everything that was alive is no more around it.
Right. Right. So
That's kind,
so I guess all
you
the
know,
orcs. Right. But we know that one
right?
guy
But if
survived.
all the right, that's what I mean. Like if
I
all
don't
the
know.
orcs are gone, how did one person survive?
I guess they're
Or
gonna. I
I don't know.
guess. I guess they're
We
gonna
gotta
show us.
watch it.
I guess they're gonna show us now. But the reason why this is ridiculous, on top of that, is we don't need this to be the nuclear wasteland because that's what Mordor is. Mordor
Right,
already.
also that,
Mordor
yeah.
already symbolizes the nuclear wasteland, so we don't need to create a. Oh, here's a frozen version of a nuclear wasteland. It's just because they're that stupid that they, like you said, to justify it and to also be like, wouldn't it be cool if like Sauron got killed and like his spirit exploded and the explosion was like a nuclear explosion but that freezes everything? What are we, 5 years
No,
old?
plus I don't know when this was written, so maybe it has nothing to do with it, but I would like to say that this concept was already in Baldur's Gate, the video game,
Oh.
Baldur's Gate 3,
Uh,
aka there was a sorcerer
mhm.
in there is a sorcerer in the game that you can play as or
Uh-huh.
that can come with you during the journey, that his literal lore is that he has a ticking time bomb in his chest that's called like Netherese magic. Anyway, point is that if he doesn't feed off of magic, that thing is gonna explode
So you're
and
saying
create a
that
nuclear
you're
wasteland.
You're saying that the writers of Rings of Power are stealing from Baldur's Gate 3?
I don't know if they're stealing, but as one of my favorite cartoons used to say, if I had a nickel for all the sorcerers that I saw explode with like lightning out of their mouth and eyes this
Right?
year, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, here we are. That's what this was. This is the kind of shit too that would have been enraging to Tolkien. Enraging.
I'm so sorry for him.